Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It's been a long time. It's been a little bit since we knocked out one of these videos, but I think this was the talk of the town yesterday or the day before. News came out a while back that WWE itself would not be taking care of the WrestleMania 39 and forward travel packages. I honestly didn't think much would really change. But somebody linked me up with the site where you go. It's on locationexperience.com. And I honestly think they have changed the WWE travel package, and they have changed the travel package for the worst. In my opinion, honestly, I'm looking at this deal, and it's almost like a company who really doesn't know much about the WrestleMania experience is trying to put together a WrestleMania travel package that gives the fans the ultimate experience, where they pretty much know people want to go to WrestleMania. But when it comes down to WWE and WrestleMania, it's always been more than just WrestleMania. You go on the trip to go to WrestleMania. But, for the people that have been watching these videos for, way back when, 2010, we were going to WrestleMania, but it was about going to Access, getting to meet WWE superstars. I live in Sacramento, California. My buddies, Ravi, he lives in Toronto. Miguel and Luke live in Southern California. There's not a lot of WWE meet and greets where you go get to meet the superstars that you watch on Raw and SmackDown. That, honestly, when it comes to WrestleMania trip, that's a big deal. And they have cut it out. NXT has always been a part of the WrestleMania experience since WrestleMania 31. Honestly, as somebody who went on the WrestleMania 31 trip, it was added so last minute that I think the WrestleMania 32 trip, where it was included in the WrestleMania travel package, was the first trip that I think everybody got a chance to go to it. And because WrestleMania 31 ran such a small venue and it was a must-have ticket for that year, I think that was one of the reasons why WrestleMania 32, we really bought the package to make sure that we were going to be able to see every show that we wanted to see. Of course, there's going to be, the high spots, WrestleCons, the WrestleCon shows, GCW, just about every other wrestling company other than AEW, and I'm guessing ROH is not going to be a part of it anymore either, is going to run shows there. And a lot of times they put so many fans into their shows, it's what makes sure that their, wrestling company is going to make money for that year. It's such a big weekend with so many fans that are there. It's the it's the only reason I ever got to see a kaiju big battle, whatever. The show with the guys running around. That show would never come here to Sacramento. And so being there for the WrestleMania travel package is one of the reasons why we got to go there. And sometimes you got to make your other plans to be there. But when I'm looking at the travel package, there's two different ways you can go. There's the official ticket package, which just basically, this makes sure you get the tickets to the shows together that you want to go to. And then there's also the official all-inclusive package, which is going to be your WrestleMania tickets, your lodging, and they're including the transportation, which could honestly be a big deal, because if they're going to put you near SoFi Stadium, that is a good deal away from the airport. So you fly in, they're going to bus you or get you there, however they're going to get you. But for what they're charging for this, it just doesn't make sense. And on top of that, I honestly feel like they want to get you in, they want to get your money, and they want to get you out. When it comes down to the travel package, it's just 3 days, 2 nights. If you want to add a SmackDown ticket, you can. If you want to add a Raw ticket, you can. But there's no way to extend your hotel stay. So if you want to go to SmackDown on Friday, you got to fly in. Oh, I guess if it's 3 days, 2 nights, you could fly in, check into the hotel, It's West Coast, so you'd probably be able to put your bags down, run, and get to, I guess, Staples Center is where they would do SmackDown. And then you go back. You have the next 2 nights where you go to Saturday WrestleMania, Sunday WrestleMania, and then they kick you out of the hotel. But if you want to add a Monday Night Raw ticket, you can. But they're charging $450 for a guaranteed seat and hundreds. I guarantee you that if you wait and you look on like a StubHub site, there's no way StubHub is even charging that much. So I don't know how WWE, as well as this on-location experience, is charging as much as they can. I know that, we used to get the travel package and we used to extend our stay by finding our own hotel for one night. But basically, I don't understand why you would want to get the all-inclusive package and then basically book a hotel for like a night before to make sure you go to WrestleCon and the night after to make sure that you're going to go to Monday Night Raw. It honestly really just doesn't make sense. And the things that they're adding in to a normal experience, which is like the silver package, is what we used to get. It used to cost about $1,800. You only get your 100 or 200 level ticket to WrestleMania. You get to stay at the Sunset LAX Hotel. You get round-trip event transportation. You get a WWE Priority Lounge that I don't know where that's going to be, but I'm guessing that would be like at your hotel. You're going to get a commemorative ring plaque, which is like $30 on WWE.com when it really comes down to it. You're going to get a dedicated stadium entrance. There's so many entrances to get in that stadium, it's honestly not going to matter. You're going to get a Superstore checkout line, which is where they do access, which means they want you to go to the store. They want you to spend your money. They just don't want you to get tickets to go to it. Doesn't make sense to me. Just way too much freaking money. If you look at, bronze, silver, gold, all of them priced way up and give you half the days to make sure that you have your WrestleMania experience.